Spokane City Administrator Theresa Sanders. So I'll start by saying that Theresa regrets she cannot be with us tonight, as she has had a long-time event at the West Point Academy in New York State. Mayor Condon has agreed to read her acceptance speech on Theresa's behalf. I have to say a little grudgingly, because he has to read what she wrote. And usually he's reading what she wrote. I would like to say a few words on Theresa's involvement with the East Spokane neighborhood, followed by Commissioner French. On the screen, you can see a picture of Theresa with bolt cutters in her hands. So you can probably guess who staged that photograph, but it is illustrative of one of Theresa's great roles in city government. I love to tell a story. For years, that bridge, which in the past had thousands of cars passing daily under it to the Playfair racetrack, was locked during city ownership of this site we're sitting on today. When our company took ownership of Playfair, we wanted to reopen the underpass and build new roads that would benefit the park and the public. We went to the city water department and they said, "We have no objections to removing the lock, but we won't remove it." We went to the city sewer department and we got the same response. We went to the city streets department and guess what? We got the same response. They wouldn't unlock the gate. That was over a period of actually several years. When we finally took it to Theresa, she said, "I will get that gate open if I have to go in there with bolt cutters myself." The next picture on the screen. Next picture on the screen really, I think, speaks a lot about Theresa and great city people like Rick Romero, Dave Steele, and the others in the Condon administration. That bridge is now open, and that road is now carrying some 2,000 vehicles a day for Spokane citizens. It is illustrative of the work that Theresa did, cutting through excuses and problems to find solutions for business and citizens in the East Central area and throughout Spokane. I'm proud that Theresa, even though she could not be here, she chose Commissioner French to speak in her behalf.
So the idea that Theresa, with the city, asked me from the county to speak on her behalf, I think it says a lot about how the relationships between the city and the county has changed over the years. A great part of that is because of her leadership and her involvement, working to try and make what Mayor Condon and I and many others as leaders in this community have said, we are stronger together. And she certainly reflects that mantra. You know, it's well said that behind every successful man is a strong woman to make sure that he doesn't screw up. And that's Theresa Sanders. So I'm going to read a few words about Theresa, and then we'll invite the mayor up to give the acceptance speech. Theresa served the city of Spokane under 3 administrations. For Mayors Hession and Berner, she served as the Director of Economic Development. In 2012, Mayor Condon appointed her as the City Administrator, a position in which she oversees the daily operation of the City of Spokane and some 2,600 city employees. In her tenure, Theresa has helped transform the city budget. Under the One Spokane strategic plan, she has led the initiative to make Spokane the safest city of its size in the nation. Notably, she has integrated mental health providers with our fire and police departments to better serve our citizens at City Hall and beyond. Theresa is known for breaking down barriers, uniting different departments, and for taking the fantastic ideas and drawing a straight line from the present to the future implementation. She looks to the future. That's how she and her fellow employee, Rick Romero, succeeded in effectively recession-proofing the funding for the street department and projects that are revitalizing downtown Spokane. All through these years, Theresa served without requesting or requiring recognition, but quietly carrying out her job with excellence. Tonight, we recognize Theresa's dogged determination to see tough projects through, and we celebrate her dedication to the goal of making Spokane safer, stronger, and smarter. That's a goal that ESBA shares, and we are glad to have people like Theresa in our team. ESBA is pleased to present this plaque in grateful appreciation of Theresa's many years of service to the city, the county, the citizens of Spokane. Mayor Condon, would you please come forward and accept on behalf of Theresa Sanders? Please give him a hand.
Wow, how do you follow that? Apparently you follow it with a bolt cutter speech, which I'm about to give. So if there's anybody in the press, you need to quote Theresa Sanders, not me. And if you don't know, usually on Friday at about, 2 o'clock, we go through the next week's engagements. And if you don't know, the mayor has about 8 to 12 public speeches. And often I say, Theresa, this one's yours. And she's like, oh no. So Larry, you are correct. Unfortunately, sometimes she has to read my words. Tonight, I have to read hers. Before I do, to Nancy and to Mark, Mark is Theresa's husband. Thank you for lending your spouses to the Condon administration. Not only these two, but some 72 other political appointees serve in my administration. And I say it with a huge amount of humility, that people are willing to do that, that are willing to commit sometimes a very, 4 years of their professional life, and some 8, and beyond. And both Rick and Theresa were there from day one, and they've gone through the ups and the downs, but ultimately with the citizen at the forefront. So on behalf of Theresa, thank you for honoring her today and for recognizing all of the time and effort that has gone into the revitalization and the continued growth of East Sprague Corridor. She is, sorry she can't be here, but I do want to read the following speech on her behalf. I think this is the first damn time I've ever done this. There's not another cabinet member that's made me do this, Chief. Don't get any ideas. My hair may be gray, but I'm glad I have a different barber than yours. So anyway, on behalf of the City Administrator of the City of Spokane, over the past 8 years, it has been my experience that any great effort the city embarks on to enhance neighborhoods is met with trepidation and sometimes even outright hostility, because change can be scary. Change means to admit that what's being done wasn't working. And it's hard to admit that the path you have gone down is no longer the best path. Matter side note, I walk into her office often with this trepidation, and she has a amazing sign: keep calm, carry on. She says it in a few different words to me from time to time. But through the fear, through the consternation, through the subtle jabs and somewhat cordial discourse in public, the city has worked with the East Sprague neighborhood to grow into something to be proud of, an area that has seen economic growth, new development, and new vitality. It has been my pleasure to work with all of you through the building process, truly. The East Sprague Business Association is currently a group that is committed to maintaining a thriving community. I had a few moments last week while waiting behind a stopped STA bus where I was able to look around and appreciate the unique beauty of the Sprague Union District. Great transcendentalist Henry David Thoreau once wrote, quote, "I learned that this, at least by my experiment, that if one advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavors to live the life of which he has imagined, he will meet with a success unexpected in common hours." And while Thoreau wrote this upon his reflection of his year of solitude in the cabin in the woods, which sounds a lot like the plan she has in 2 months, I see my own experiment as serving the citizens of Spokane as the city administrator for the last 8 years. Together, we have endeavored to build Spokane as the great city Mayor Condon and I imagined 8 years ago, the city of choice. A city which provides its citizens an exceptional quality of life to move forward confidently or risk becoming stale in the face of rapidly changing environment. The East Sprague Business Association has embraced our vision, has moved confidently in the direction of progress, and together, like Thoreau, we've seen great success in common hours. Again, I'm sorry I could not be with you tonight, but the lights of New York City and many, many martinis have been calling for some time. Thank you again, and I'm truly honored to accept this award.